this quality is so bad on my laptop. It's okay. I don't feel like using my camera right now that has better quality, but it's okay. As long as you can hear me properly, that's good enough. But I don't know. What the whole what is that? I forget what I was about to say. There's no, I don't script what I'm talking about. So that's simple as that. I don't script anything. But if anyone out there who feels like they want to kill themselves, or they feel like they want to commit suicide, they're both the same thing, but I know I said that. But if anyone feels that way about themselves, I would say that you should resort to getting help. Not like you're the problem or you have a problem, but I would recommend go talking to someone, or you just doing whatever you can to help yourself get better. I know that with depression and anxiety and all that, it really puts a lot on you. You really don't feel like help will do anything, even if you do try, even if you have tried. Sorry, you just feel like nothing really helps, and you feel like nothing really matters. And when you try to find ways to help yourself and get better, see what you can do to get rid of this way you feel. But at the same time, I felt this way and I still feel this way. I feel this way right now, and I feel like it's just a lot to deal with. It really is. It's a lot to deal with because you don't know how it will be. Like you have to actually. It won't just go away like with a snap of a finger. It takes time, and it really sucks at times because you have to do it on your own, and it's a slow process. It's a very slow process, and you can't rush it. You can't rush it because if you do, then you end up feeling worse, and you don't want that. What I'm trying to say is that do what you can to get better, because I've been seeing videos circulating on the internet on YouTube where the people just been talking about suicide a lot and bringing more awareness to it than usual. That's a good thing, because it needs to be more people reinsured about this, because there's a serious thing that's been going on for the longest, and I've been dealing with myself personally. In that video of Logan Paul and other videos that I've been talking about recently, I want to put more emphasis on it because I actually have dealt with suicide. I didn't like Logan Paul's I didn't like what he did. People have said a lot of different things about his apology video he made after what he did, and he didn't. I mean, people keep saying he made a mistake, but he knew what he was doing, because if he knew what he was doing, it isn't a mistake. He wanted to do that. He decided to do that. A mistake would have been if he wasn't expecting a backlash. That's what he felt bad about. He wasn't expecting the backlash to be as bad as it was, and how everything was. He just wasn't expecting that at all. And there's a lot to carry. There's a lot to carry in. But he shouldn't have done that. He know that he shouldn't have exposed that body that was lying there hanging, and after the person committed suicide. That isn't a good look at all. It really isn't, because like people keep saying I'm hating or I'm spreading more negativity by speaking on what he did. But the truth is, I'm just being honest about it, just like everyone else is, and I have a right to do that, just like everyone else does. And the other thing is, it takes time. It takes time for a lot of different things, and I feel like it will die down. But people will always remember that now, and it had to be the new in the new year had to be in 2018 where people were expecting things to get better or be better. People had hope for things to be better, and it still will. It's just that people it just need to be a drastic change in a lot of things that people do. But it's gonna take time. People are ignorant. They ain't gonna do that. People like to judge and just make things worse no matter what you have to say or what you do. It's just ridiculous. I'm being serious. It's just really ridiculous to have people act and what they do. You know, it's stupid. It's stupid. Um, about the whole Shane Dawson situation where um people are spreading so much rumors about him on his podcast 6 years ago, thinking that he's some sort of pedophile suddenly, and I don't get how they made those accusations up so quickly. I don't get that. I don't get where they got that from. I mean, the evidence is from his podcast he made 6 years ago. He's making certain jokes. People don't understand certain things as satire. People didn't do that to Leafy. I mean, people didn't do that to Leafy because he made a lot of stuff. But I mean, after a while, you understood that he wasn't really meaning what he was saying, and sometimes he did, but you knew that he was just being satire. I mean, he ain't being serious. He isn't being serious about what he's talking about. He's just talking his mind out into what he does. Cause that's who he is, and that's what Shane did. He talked his mind out. People saying he looking up child pornography. He searched that up and by what he was talking about 6 years ago on the podcast. I don't get how they made that up. I don't get where they made that up. That's stupid. It really is stupid because do people just make this stuff up so he can look bad so they find old stuff? Just like Hulk Hogan, this is irrelevant, but this like Hulk Hogan where they found old tapes or old, just reruns of him saying the N-word, the hard R, him saying that, and they look back and they fired him. He isn't wrestling anymore because of that. But like I said, that's irrelevant. But that, like I feel like people doing that. I feel like people are trying to make him look bad or trying to turn on him for some reason. Because in today's age, people will turn on you, then act like everything's good after that. Like, no, it isn't. You just made him look stupid. You made him look like he's a bad person when he's not. I don't understand that at all. I just don't. I don't. I just hope things get cleared up. I hope people get back into their right minds because there needs to be a new leaf. There needs to be a lot of changes because it's really, really going downhill right now. It's been going downhill for years, and it's the worst as it is. It's already bad. It's already bad. It's crazy. It really is. I just hope things get better. That's all. That's all. Hope things get better. Please get better.